These shots were made a year ago by Naraz Dorosh, Ukrainian skydiver, freelance cinematographer and amazing FPV drone pilot. All these stunt shots with an aerobatic aeroplane were performed over the beautiful Ukrainian landscape in a free, democratic country in Eastern Europe. Now this country is defending against a disgusting Russian military invasion, and Nazar is fighting with a gun in his hands, together with the Ukrainian army and civilians. This is a special Air Sports News episode dedicated to the nation of Ukraine.
Привет, меня зовут Назар. Самое важное для меня – это свобода. Я свободен в своем творчестве, самовыражении, и я очень люблю жизнь. Здесь я вырос, стал тем, кем я есть. В Украине было не всегда просто, но мы смогли, и мы только начинаем свой путь. Меня зовут Назар, и я покажу вам мой дом.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's really hard to provide an upbeat aviation and air sports program while the world faces Russia's outrageous aggression against Ukraine. But we believe that showing what is happening in our world can be seen as a promotion of freedom, the values of the free world and the defence of all that is good. We show solidarity with Ukraine in a special episode of Air Sports News. My name is Regan Tetlow, and please stay with us for a while. So first of all, the FAI Executive Board has issued a statement on the current conflict in Ukraine and its decision to suspend the FAI memberships of Russia and Belarus with immediate effect. The FAI board wrote in a special statement that the FAI's fundamental aim is to maintain the integrity and support the development of air sports across all nations in line with a set of values that nurture inclusion and transcend national differences. To maintain that aim under the circumstances created by the military conflict in Ukraine, the FAI Executive Board has unanimously decided to suspend the members of Russia and Belarus with immediate effect, and therefore removing all rights as listed in the FAI statutes. You can read the full statement on the FAI. Ukraine's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dmytro Kuleba, confirmed on February the 27th that the world's largest cargo aircraft, the AN-225 Maria, was destroyed during a Russian attack at Gostomel Airport in northern Ukraine on the 24th of February. There was an earlier report that the plane was safe on the ground in Georgia, but the statement appears to refute that. The Gostomel Airport was home for the aircraft manufacturer and the base for the Maria. It became a cargo carrier and was in demand all over the world to carry heavy and bulky loads too large for other aircraft. Its destruction has become another rallying point for the Ukrainian resistance. Russia may have destroyed our Maria, Kuleba wrote in a tweet, but they will never be able to destroy our dream of a strong, free and democratic European state. We shall prevail, he added. Aviation is freedom. This was the slogan of the official gala during which Polish air sports fans met the winners of the Kumulasi 2021 aviation vote. The meeting of the aviation family carried an emphatic and repeatedly expressed message: solidarity with Ukraine. The event is organised by Air Sports Promotion. Statuettes, diplomas, awards and prizes were awarded to athletes as well as winners of the following categories: aviation training, air show, enthusiast, aviation promoter, Cumulus Extreme, photo, event organiser and many others. The exceptionally emotional and touching course of the gala was intensified by the fact that some of the winners had to cancel their participation in the event at the last minute due to being called to serve and being ready to defend NATO's borders. So while the situation in Europe is tense, we still have many athletes competing worldwide. So let's go back to the first day of the XP Indoor Skydiving USA National Championships, where I was speaking with competitor Craig Girard. Yeah, I've been dipping into the live stream a few times today. It is a big event. It's so good to have a big event back on the circuit. It feels like the world's returning. Can you tell me a little bit about what's been happening today, Craig?
Well, today was day one of the competition. So we finished 6 rounds in 4-way, 6 rounds in 8-way. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but we actually had 8-way Hell Week, which started last Sunday. So we did 6 days straight, hour and 15 minutes of tunnel a day. Then we're doing some XP 8-way training in the evening. So some long days. But the jumps are really good. Like in the 8-way, we've got Project 9, I think is one of the local teams here, the Qatar teams here, and all the 8-way teams from the 8-way Hell Week. And then we're all kind of branching out and doing some 4-ways as well too.
How is the 8-way in this tunnel? Is it a 16-foot tunnel, this one, Craig, I think?
It is. It's a 16-foot tunnel. The only one in the United States that you can use as a civilian. And so at Fort Bragg or Rayford, we're home of the Golden Knights and XP, which makes it kind of nice when we kind of don't have great weather.
Hot air balloon enthusiasts appear to be calling on the FAA to find a way for them to comply with the ADS-B requirements beyond seeking waivers for special events. According to the Albuquerque Journal, industry leaders in the unofficial capital city of the sport say implementation of the ADS-B mandate threatens the annual Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta and limits flight options, and they're worried that there will be a withering effect on the city's status. This will be terminal to the industry, the sport, and the culture that Albuquerque has been made world famous for, organisers said in a statement. At issue, it is requirement that the ADS-B out transmitters be hardwired into the aircraft's electrical system, and balloons don't have electrical systems. Appelman said this means that the rule doesn't apply to hot air balloons and they have no solution for it. Before ADS-B, balloons carried Mode C transponders as required for operating in airspace that requires it. For a few weeks now, we've been showing you quite a lot of news from hang gliding competitions, and since then I've been trying to catch up with a certain multiple world champion and Red Bull athlete during her busy schedule around the world, and this week we found a spare 30 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Karina Schweiger-Schausen. Hang gliding for me, I was aware of it even before I was aware of parachuting. You know, I'd seen it and it's always been fascinating to me. I can't believe I've never tried, and I do actually want to. Tell me a bit, what's it like if I signed up for a hang gliding course this summer and I arrive on site? I mean, as a skydiver, I know what a first jump course is all about, or even somebody doing a tandem. But if I arrived at a hang gliding centre, what would happen? What would be the first stages? What would happen on that day?
They would explain the aerodynamics to you, set up the glider, and show you why it is safe and how you steer it. Well, the most important thing in the beginning is the right angle of attack, the pitch. So you can kind of give energy to the glider and therefore fly it, and then you learn how to steer it a little bit, and you go to a training hill and just do step by step, go a little higher and fly a little further. And because you are not, like, you already have the concept of being in the air and of what an approach means, a landing approach. It's just a different glide angle basically. And yes, I did the tandem jump, and the glide angle was kind of worrying me a little bit, but it was perfect. I had a jump with Sean McCormick. We kind of exchanged. I taught him hang gliding a little bit, and he took me on this amazing tandem skydive, and I just totally admire the precision that these guys have. That, like, it's right on the spot. It's so exact and so controlled. I love that. That's the beauty that we all, I think, try to achieve, to control what we do, and at the same time make it look really easy, because it becomes natural at some stage when we have enough training, right?
Wingsuits from helicopters? We've seen it. Base wingsuit jumps? We've seen them. Wingsuit slalom? Yes, we did last week. But wingsuits with fireworks? This is something really new from Sam Hardy and Nate Jones. They just fulfilled a childhood dream of playing with fireworks in the air. The pair attached rockets to their wingsuits before treating Chamonix to a light show. Take a look. So this is what we want to watch over and over again. Aviation, flying, freedom, and not war. I really do hope that when we meet here again next week, it'll be a world without aggression, bombs and rockets. I really hope so. This was a special, shorter episode of Air Sports News. Remember guys, these words have a different meaning today for many people. Stay safe and keep your eyes on the skies.